You better love me again.
See the scouting up it as, of course, 100 Thieves on the attack, pushing over towards
Please don't
Garage.
forget
That's where
to
Phoenix always
comment,
loves
like,
to play,
and subscribe.
Asuna
Also
aggressive
click the
right
notification
off the
bell
rip.
for more
100 Thieves going
Valorant
after C.
highlights.
Asuna already starting off for 2, looking for a 3rd. The flash is going to hit the back of the site, but nothing doing quite yet. 100 Thieves is going to have full access onto C, get the spike down as well. They also have tripwires, ensuring that nobody comes around the flank. So for Sentinels, it's going to have to be through Garage if they can somehow establish control. And so far, that does not seem to be the case. Zoms has dropped as well, leaving Tens, a battered and tattered Tens, just with 13 health, and Shazam to try to take back this 2v5.
Yeah, I really liked how Nitro and Ethan were playing, 2 players in Garage, holding down that crossfire. Shazam is going to be able to get one with the Ghost, but with he and 10, 7, 13 HP, not a whole lot you can get done with that, as Nitro is going to end up getting 2 to finish off the round. To overwhelm Sick in Garage, just instantly sort of dashing on him, and it's one of those things where if you play it slow, you can flash out of there and peek if you are the Phoenix, but for now, some good damage by Sentinels down on A long, but of course, 100 Thieves are already on to C.
Yeah, and it was, there was really nobody there. Dapper's already dropped. You saw Steel get tagged up a pretty good bit, but Tens on this flank. We'll see if he's able to make anything happen. For 100 Thieves, you've already gotten onto the site. You've gotten the spike down, slightly different position, and you've assumed your post plants. Take a look at how far off they're playing on C long. Steel's back in spawn as well, to ensure that nobody's flanking through. I mean, they are not going to be flanked this round, Ender.
No, they're not going to let it happen. It's a big difference from the last round where, well, Steel, it's going to pay off for him there. But now because they have the gun advantage, right, that range advantage, you don't have to play for Garage. Instead, you can play that longer angle. Shazam does get one, but this Ares getting some work done for Steel.
Well, Tens is on the side. Sams has gotten onto one too. They just don't know that they're going to be able to deal with the guns that are waiting on the other side. Tens is the last one there. He's going to get cleaned up as well. The Sheriff, it's exactly what's going to happen now. There are no ultimates yet. See, the smoke's already starting to come out through Heaven. Nitro wants to make the entry. Flash comes through from Ethan. Haven't been able to dash in quite yet. Shaw still holding on tight as the tags have been through. 38 seconds left. You really got to commit here. Dapper's already good for 2. Zoms is looking to get a couple through the smoke as well. My gosh, it's been a firing squad as 100 Thieves are just down to Hiko. He gets cleaned up as well. Sentinels get on the board. I mean, they had some info, Shaw did at the very beginning about where they might be, but I mean, now that they're starting to cause a ruckus, they should have a decent idea of where the members of 100 Thieves are, but they're just going to feel things out. Steel, Dapper should be able to hear that. Okay, it was the audio cue. It was the swing. The tripwire got killed. Dapper swings out, and the neural theft is going to come online, give 100 Thieves position away.
Yeah, it was kind of a ruse, though, as the rest of 100 Thieves are onto the B site. Back site never cleared, but 100 Thieves just want to play the post plant. They don't need to push in for any of that, but Tens takes the upper angle and is able to get the first kill.
Now, Asuna has a Blade Storm online, but there are shock darts, right? And there's nobody taking space away on the sides. Now you've got Dapper working his way through short as Asuna continues to kill one more. Speak. Ethan's still in a good position. Keep an eye on Dapper. Keep an eye on Dapper. He goes around the corner. Dapper cleans him up. Dapper gets dropped, but it may have been too much. The defuse is coming through from Zoms. Asuna with 21 health. In a 1v3, Sith was so weak, but it did not matter as he with the From the Shadows. They aggressively like to hit A when they have some of this utility, and there it is. Nitro's already getting onto the back of the site. He's gonna stick it.
Wow.
The Mad Lad's all the way in the back of the site. The Seekers are out as well as Asuna's good. Onto 1. Dapper is dropped. Shaw holds fast. The paranoia comes out, though. You've got to deal with Nitro. Here comes the Reddit back as well, coming out from Sick. Zico dances around the site. Sick gets cleaned up. He's still got the 100 Fury. The spike isn't down yet, right? Like, the spike never made it onto the site. Ethan's dropped as well. The Sheriff up top from Tens is causing so many problems for 100 Thieves. Nitro looking for 1. Nitro looking for 2. Oh. Nitro not able to get the 3rd as Zom snatches the round away. A bit. Well, they've lost the last 4 rounds. They had to buy in the previous round. You've still got Tens with he's gonna get a shot. He's good for 1.
Dodged the drone right there. They didn't know he was back there. Played off that timing so well. All of a sudden, the take gets slowed down. It's so hard to punish him because now Dapper's here to help him out in the back of the site.
Oh my gosh, even with that, look at Sick! Look at Sick! He's in Hiko's lap! The Hunter's Fury was channeled through, and yeah, the 3 bursts came off, but Sig was literally there. The spike is down in the middle of no man's land.
This team to come in, Sentinels have responded to the hits that 100 Thieves have thrown their way so well, and this is the Phoenix aggression outside of Garage. I love to see he peeks again without even a flash.
Enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Folks, if you blink, you missed that one. Hiko's the last member remaining on the side of 100 Thieves this round. Sentinels did drop 2. And Hiko has upgraded a weapon. He just doesn't have any armor, right? And he's walking right into where Tens is holding with an op. So
we're passive hold after just running over 100 Thieves there on their eco.
Dude, what a set piece for A lobby control. Both Shot and Sick were 1 point away from having their ult online. They swing out as Tens is there as well to hold down short. Sick gets the run it back from getting that ultimate orb. That's gonna bring it online as well. That was pretty to start off that round, but we'll see if Asuna can make anything happen. He's gotten onto C. Nitro's close behind. But the spike isn't there, right? Like, this is all a ruse.
Going back. So here's the thing is I think Steel was able to hear Tens backing up on A, but you'll notice Tens hasn't fully left that side either, so a little bit of mind games trying to play this game of chicken. Did that jet actually leave the site? That seems to be the read for 100 Thieves, but now as everything is slowed down, it all comes down to the lurk. Look at Asuna's position inside Garage. I love that we're highlighting him for a moment, because it is Asuna to break open this round and win it for 100 Thieves if this pays off.
He's got to get a kill here. He's got to get a kill on the Zoms. No, nothing doing. Zoms wins that duel. Sick. Seeing the run it back. The flash to drop down. Not able to get anything quite yet, but it does deliver onto Hiko. Gets traded through. Nitro cleans that up. Nitro looking for a second.
It's up towards B, but that could end up getting in no man's land if he pushes too far in.
Yeah, Steel's already dropped. Asuna's going to fall as well. It's just pistols on the side of 100 Thieves. So you know they're going to try to hit mid. Ethan just like hops his way through the site, but is met by Zoms on the other side as well. So the Spike's in a pretty brutal spot here. They don't have much as far as guns. Maybe, I mean, if you can hurt some economy, you've got something cooking. But kind of given how the last half, given how the half is gone, really the
different strategy, one that doesn't revolve so much about pushing towards Garage or mid.
Take flight.
And Steel getting popped instantly. Tried fighting for A lobby control. Got taken out. You see the flash coming out. The smoke is gonna block vision from A link onto B. Asuna has gotten onto the spike. And it looks like, yeah, he was able to get the spike down. Hunter Fury has come out from Shazam as the Seekers follow shortly thereafter from Ethan. And that's gonna give them so much space to work with. But look at Sick. I mean, Sick's pretty far up. They're gonna put the wall up too. Sick on the tap. They're trying to draw out, like, you've got to draw out some of that post-plant utility. I love that counter from Shazam to push off where Hiko would normally be. Trying to clear that out. It's just chaos ensues on the outside of the site. Hiko's still trying to dance his way around. Still got something, but my gosh, Sentinels, they just go full send, right? Like, they shove it down their throats. They don't give up an inch, and they get to 9.
Is not gonna cut it.
Get out of my way.
Heavy A stack. Late thrown online. Tens with the op has taken short control. He spotted Steel. My goodness. Just a pixel that was there, but that was all he needed. Flash is going to come out as it looks like they're still going to try to hit the site. Nitro has gotten on good for one. He got up top again, got a second. Asuna gets in on the action as well. Smoking off Heaven. This is probably the most breathing room they've had in a little while under.
Yeah, the TP up into Heaven, working wonders for them. Sick, we've seen this before. Flash drop, can you get it done? He can't. Nitro gets his third of the round.
Oh, excellent paranoia as they understand where Zoms is.
Simply backed up, playing a little slow. Look at that tripwire. Look at that thing. A little cross thing. I've never seen anything like that. A little bit wild there, trying to catch the Sentinels players as a dart gets into the back of sight. Will get destroyed. And Steel able to get his. Hiko gets one with the shock dart as well.
Asuna with a decent idea where Tens is. Spike got picked up again by Zoms, but they haven't really been able to get onto site because nobody's able to get past Asuna. The guy's just like a man possessed, of course, as I say that. Zoms gets 2 filthy ones, taps on the spike, but
Number 3 and a fast take of Garage for Sentinels.
Yeah, this should 100 Thieves with this gun difference. Yeah, you start to feel some of that with Ethan getting those 2. Yeah, shot traded him out. The spike is down in Garage. They're going to walk right into Nitro, but Dapper in a great timing, great spot. It also happens to be the last member remaining. So it's a 1v3. Asuna is very weak. And Dapper has managed to upgrade a weapon, but that's the thing, right? Like, Asuna and the rest of 100 Thieves, they know exactly where the spike is. They're just squatting on it. There's really no easy way for Dapper to get through. pick up the spike, and then even if he does manage to do that while preserving health, he still has to plant the dang thing.
He's like, man, what do I do here? It's a lose-lose situation. Has no idea where anyone is, and yeah, he sees the spikes. Like, oh,
you lose short control. Sick takes it instantly, and they have a perfect idea of where he is.
oh, he knows. Oh, he's got a feeling. He's back to see the gun. Oh, he sees it. He sees just the tip. Patience.
Meanwhile, for Sentinels, the problem was, oh
what?
my gosh.
Spike down A.
The problem was, too, that was the spike, right? Like, there was no way for Sentinels to easily rotate away and try to take some space because the play was there. They've managed to get the spike, but not without dropping Sick. They're going to rotate away quietly. You see Francis taking some space away across Garage, but Asuna good for a second one as well. That should open things up. You've got to keep an eye on.
A second, it's not happening, but now it actually is. Sentinels, everything they
seconds
do
left.
is meant to throw off your timing. So now they hit C-site 10 to 15 seconds later than 100 feet were expected.
Nitro knows. Nitro has to hold fast. Yeah, he was able to clean one up. Hiko looking for a little bit more shots. Let's get the spike down. Good damage onto Zoms, but Zom's able to take care of Hiko. 53 health and a dream. Austin is there as well. Shazam drops. Zom slowly dancing around. Oh, he's good for one. Zom's looking for the second, baby! Zoms comes up huge!
Through mid. That tripwire not going to slow them down far too much. It's placed pretty far forward too, so that's one you're going to be able to hear pretty quickly. Yeah, they've got the info. They break it. Now there's no one here to stop it, but you have to watch the flank now from 100 Thieves. That's critical, but the info does go over when they break the wire.
Shazam's about to have a couple of players in his lap that he's going to have to deal with. The spike has not been planted. Now 10 starting to get it. Steel able to win that duel, and the neural theft is going to come through. The spike is down at this point, so they're fully committed to playing this. And look at how 100 Thieves have taken both link controls. They've got the paranoia coming out from Garage as well. They know where they are. They've got him pinched, and they're slowly but surely continuing to suffocate. Zoms gets cleaned up. An excellent round from 100 Thieves. Decent spot. Sentinels in a weird buy. 10s, Dapper, and Shazam all on pistols. Excuse me, Sick is as well. Tense has already been cleaned up. That Bladestone was supposed to be the difference maker, and it didn't do much.
100 Thieves just wanted to destroy this round. They're like, we're just going to run straight down mid. We're going to get the kills. We've got better guns than you. Dapper does his thing lurking up, but there's a camera being checked into. He sees a tripwire. There's not much room to go here on the map for Sentinels. So the Sentinels try to, reconfigure themselves, bounce back into the next round. I feel like one of the things they almost have to be thinking about is, the patience that's been working for them so much early in the round to make sure that 100 Thieves can't be taking that space away, can't be putting a player into a great position.
I do love the adaptation from 100 Thieves as well, knowing that Sick was 1 point away from having the run-it back online, takes so much C-long control, and they get a kill at the end of it, just leaving 2 members of Sentinels alive. You've got Tense, he's got the spike, right? And Shazam's 1 point away from having the Hunter Siri, but in a full strength from 100 Thieves. Asuna still has the op. Nitro can flip the map if he needs to. If for some reason they get by him, but Shazam's already been cleaned up. Tenz is alone. He's good for 1 on the steal. That's all he's going to be good for. Sentinels taken out already. Tenz still has the others. For Sentinels, they haven't really progressed the spike anywhere. You see Steel has already taken all of A-long control, and when you delay something like this, it can be problematic, but Asuna's already dropped with the op, so that's been upgraded in the hands of Sick. Neural theft is coming through as well. Yeah.
The flank, like the mind games, right? You got Shaz playing back in spawn with the Eagle. Oh yeah, he gets the back of the head on Steel. Now the map is sort of yours. You can see 100 Thieves. They know there's 3 sites that Sentinels can be going to. Hiko's going to commit all the way back towards A, and if he can get 1, maybe 2 here, that could end up winning the round for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, look how Nitro, again, Nitro's playing off, right? He's got the from the shadow, so he can flip it if he needs to. Ethan just took care of the flank, but they don't bite on that, right? You don't see them pulling off. Hiko's still waiting it out. Nitro's still waiting as well.
Done.
Yep, he spotted Tens. That should be the cue. You see him start to swarm onto the site. The plant comes through, the shot dart hurts. Not able to clean him up as the spike goes down. A couple of martial shots coming through. The smokes follow Shazam. Ethan slowly creeping his way forward, gets 1 onto Shazam as Tens is left alone. with the Marshall in a 1v3. No magic, no heroics, no shenanigans.
This time, though, the drone isn't going to be going down A short, so you can see this allows Austin to get in a beautiful position down in that corner if anyone's going to cross over. But as soon as they hear that Phoenix coming on through, they know it's going to be a C hit. But do they? Because right now, Sentinels still have yet to commit. They've only got 2 players in garage, and now the rest of the team is coming down C-Wall.
I know. Well, look at Nitro, so he leads with the paranoia to get the space, but he's paranoid as well. Oh, they're going to check it! Dapper cleans him up. That's going to give him entry onto the site, but Steel, working his way through garage, not able to get the second as Sick cleans him up. Asuna trying to fight for control. They have gotten Dapper onto the back of the site. He's going to get the spike down. Hiko with the Hunter's Fury! Cleaned him up, but not before the spike goes down. Now Asuna with the Blade Storm. Trying to work his way around the back of the site in this 2v2. Gets up some of the space. Sam gets cleaned up. 1v1. Asuna. Going aggressive, dashing up top and bringing the pain down from the top rope. A 3K for Asuna, and they tie this bad boy up.
Oh man, I'm just getting chills when a Jet is feeling. He checks it after the round. It's just the ultimate confidence boost. Like, you can do absolutely no wrong. Look at Ethan. He even gets info on the spike. Sentinels have no idea what happened. Have no idea that even could happen. After so many passive rounds, Ethan just waltzes straight up mid.
Here.
Now, if you're Sentinels, I mean, look at how carefully they have to work to try to take this window control back, right? They're going to find that out pretty soon as well. Zom's committing. Zom stuck it. Zom stuck it. 6 already good onto Nitro. Zom gets onto the back of the site. They're going to smoke off defender spawn as well as Tense gets the spike down.
Yeah, still going to be really slow to find that flank too. You can see only now entering into A lobby, and Shazam has a suspicion something like that may be happening.
That's big.
Now with Steel getting the flank and no one playing towards C long, everyone on Sentinels are sitting ducks on the site. They have to trade off each other perfectly here not to go down.
And Ethan just flashed garage, so now they understand that they can work that way if they want to, but they're not. It looks like they're trying to wait on Seal, but no. Asuna dashes in, gets punished by Tense. Tense going aggressive. Tense good for 3. My goodness, the duelist does it again. Now Steel in a 1v3. The round is far from over, but it's just continuing to tick away. I don't know if Steel's going to have enough time. Tense just goes absolutely bonkers to win that round for Sentinels.
You know, there's a reason. Before we loaded
Nitro, who should have a good bit of info. And yeah, they're full sending. Nitro's going to be in a world of hurt. Great paranoia, but it doesn't tag the one who can blow it up. And it's Tense. He's already good for 1. Sick gets the second one as well. They've gotten onto C. You're starting to see the remaining members of 100 Thieves start to rotate over. Asuna's playing back because he's got the op, and you can already see the intentions are probably safe here. If that's how they want to go about it. But again, Nitro's taking so much space C long.
Yeah, Nitro loves to do this. Big difference, though, is that Ethan's also there with him. So if we have that same paranoia play, well, there's going to be a lot of flashes to throw back Asuna here, too, to make sure there's another angle that Sentinels are going to have to consider.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
Oh.
It's beautiful because they know he likes to play this spot. Yeah. So they've got a perfect setup, but Tense gets it onto it anyway. But are they going to check for the second? No. Ethan's undetected.
Oh, no.
The throwback is right there. Ethan's good for 1.
Down.
Ethan got a second one as well as Asuna gets the last. He's going to go ahead and smoke off the recon dart, but he knows they're still coming. Asuna, how do you do that? Sick has been cleaned up, a 3v2 in favor of 100 Thieves as they look to try to get to overtime, as they try to force this thing out. Steel's taking so much space away as well. The rat that is Steel again, working his way through A. But is he going to hear it?
I mean, they expect him, right? Sentinels have to clear all their corners. That's why Steel is taking this position where you don't expect the Cypher to be there ever. Right. But on any amount of sound, he can pop up into window and then get that very quick flank. Sentinels are going to... Actually, Dapper is kind of suspecting it could happen. Very interesting to see. And there you have it. He pushes into window. This flank is going to come in much faster than Sentinels expect.
No ultimates online, but Hiko with the shock dart. Not going to matter. The spike goes down. And look at the position from Sentinels. They want to take the fight, right? Like, they want to take the fight to 100 Thieves. But Asuna's waiting with the op. Asuna gets 4 as 100. Just over 50 seconds left in the round. And as the time continues to tick away, options continue to dwindle for Sentinels. It looks like they're going to have to hit C. They've already taken a great amount of barrage control. Asuna's going to have to go nuts again. Tense is already offline.
Pushing.
Asuna not able to get what his Shazam snaps on him. They continue to push their way forward onto the site, and it looks like it's happening, ladies and gentlemen, but it's going to drop down to a 2v2. The spike has gotten onto the site. You've got Steel and Hiko to force OT to take one more lead away. The spike isn't planted, and Shazam has the Hunter's Fury, but he's not in a great spot to use it, right? Like, if he could get down to long, he can use that in his post plants, but He's a bit stuck here. He has a really good idea of where they're coming from. Slowly creeping his way forward, not able to get it. It's just going to fall down onto Dapper. Dapper's going to drop it as well, ladies and gentlemen. For the first map in this best of 3, we're going to overtime.
We're in, but it seems like it's a bit of a ruse again, as we do have Nitro testing the water down C. Long jet diff. Tens gets the kill.
And they drew out the paranoia as well. Now they're going to have to reconsider things. They have no information on A. Don't know if anyone's pushed. I mean, they know that no one's pushed up at least as far up to the tripwire, but they don't know if they have long control or short control. So the options are you go back C or you recommit B. That's going to give... that's not a good sign either. Looks like they're going to try to hit it anyway. Take a look at Nitro. He's playing patiently, waiting for it to come through, but Toms gets cleaned up. Steel looking to go aggressive. Steel getting a second as the spike goes down, not able to get the third. Dapper trying to blast his way through. Sick gets one onto one as well. It's a 1v2. Nitro, we were talking about him down too long. Now he's in a 1v2. The spike has been planted, and look at it. Members of Sentinels are looking for him. The paranoia may have hit, but Sick is going to play patiently. He's going to have to swing. Now the timing just by a microsecond. Long working his way towards short, and look at how 100 Thieves are already adjusting, right? You've got Ethan and you've got Asuna who are already pulling off towards A, so they should have decent strength. Sick has already been spotted as well. Great hot hands to push up Asuna. Look at him tank it. Ethan gets cleaned up, and does well. Steel's in a great spot. Steel's good for 2. He gets cleaned up. A 3v2, a slight 3v2 in favor of 100 Thieves. Asuna's just got 11 health. Eco gets pushed off. The paranoia is excellent.
Spike down.
Shazam is left alone. And he's been spotted. He's good for 1, not...
Flash is left to work with either, so if 100 Thieves are quick on this one, there's only 2 players to stop them.
Oh, Asuna's not able to... He's not able to leave the runway. Steel gets cleaned up as well. Now Sick, who was back on site, is still there. He's got no armor. Oh my gosh, that shock dart hurts. Great paranoia though, but he can't follow it up. Right, like there's nothing he can do with that. Shazam's been cleaned up. Ethan looking to go aggressive as Tens gets one with the op. Ethan. Around the pillars, Ethan. Oh my gosh, a shorty again? Out of 10s? Eco gets cleaned up as Sentinels take the lead. There's no one working mid, so the possibility of a fake is gone, right? Like they know that's where they're going. Tens has already dashed onto the site. Asuna cleaned him up. Eco with 33 health, he's gonna fall as well. As ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the attack might finally break through. 100 Thieves just down to 2 players. They're not on the site. Sick as a freaking run it back in an OT round, as he's just been so instrumental to get them to this point.
100 Thieves, they have a paranoia and 2 birds. Try and get blinds off. They get some info here, but everything gets halted with that fire on the ground. All of a sudden, 100 Thieves against 4 players. They have to act quick because it's a 2v4 in a post point.
There comes the second flash. The paranoia's gonna follow as well. Sick trying to do it through the smoke. Not gonna do it, but Dapper does. Ladies and gentlemen, the overtime marathon is over. Sentinels take map 1. When we return, map 2. It should give them a decent idea of where the hit's coming from. Oh, and the wall's gonna... Oh my gosh, that wall's so good, but it actually doesn't delay as much as you think. Nitro with a great paranoia as well. As it just continues to delay. Sick has already dropped them.
Yeah, how far do the Sentinels want to go up those halls? Because right now they're being shut down here. Nitro Steel Asuna with a beautiful crossfire. This time straight through mid, and if they're able to get... Looks like Dapper into a good position. He could show up behind Nitro and cause some havoc, some punishment, but it's 3v2 and the gun advantage for 100 Thieves.
And the spike is down. Right, like the spike's in a pretty brutal spot. Dapper, who showed off some pretty nice moves with the Ghost earlier in the round, now finds himself in a 1v3. 100 Thieves should be able to comfortably get through this. Asuna cleans it up.
Yeah, Asuna considering peeking out those double doors, and oh, he's gonna get the timing there on Dapper. That's really big, because now Sentinels have nowhere to go. They just have to win their gunfights as they push out onto the B side, but there are players coming from all different directions.
Yep, middle of the map is not an option. Defender spawn isn't either. The flash is gonna come out now. The Empress has come online for Asuna. The Lear through the wall as he's looking for more. Tens has gotten one onto Steel. Tens gets a second, looking for a third. No, he has to dash away. 3v3 here as the spike sitting harmlessly on the site. Zom's in a great spot. Zom's good for 2. Ethan looking to trade it back though as Ethan's in a 1v2. Ethan gets his first. Oh, just narrowly missing the second Shazam. Meanwhile, for Sentinels, much better off as far as artillery goes. Defensively, they've got, again, the middle of the map is like open. Gosh, Tens, what a shot.
Making it look a little bit too easy there. Of course, no armor on 100 Thieves, so body shots. Going to be doing one-shots. It's a Marshall meta here on Breeze for the time being, as Steel's able to fire back one. Hiko also taken pretty low. And, you know, it feels like the rounds have to be pretty similar for 100 Thieves because it's very hard to lurk versus a Killjoy on the other side of things. They have to stay on their side very, very much, and that gives Sentinels a lot of room to work with to play back and forth between B and A.
Oh, Nitro may be in a spot for something here. Onto Tens, excuse me. No, Tens wins that duel. He dashes onto the site. Asuna looking for a little something. No, he's going to get cleaned up as well. They've gotten full A control. The two remaining members of Sentinels are really nowhere close. They're going to have to work their way over. They've only got Marshals. See if they can make some magic happen as you see for Sentinels. Shazam is taking the middle of the map, denying any sort of flank. That way Hiko gets cleaned up, leaving Steel alone. So a couple of kills have been traded. Sick has the Seekers, and there they go. Dapper's going to have the lockdown as well, so it looks like they're going to want to work their way towards B, but you've got Ethan in a great spot.
Beautiful.
Yep, there it is. He's already good for two. Third on the round. And he's got the res online. Members of Sentinels are kind of left tattered here as they are outnumbered. Dapper looking to go big, though. Ethan's good for 4. He's going to have to get the ace to win this round.
You can phone a friend as well if he needs a little bit of extra help. Has to do some parkour to get up there. Make sure he can get the res off. So Ethan doing all the work, seemingly. 400 Thieves in this round. And now Shaz, if he could actually push to double arches, that could be big for him.
Shock darts, he's got one, but not able to get the second. Nitro comes up big to stop the site. They have the lockdown as well. Here comes the 100 Fury coming up from Jazan to clear things out. 1 kill onto Ethan already as the lockdown's going to come out as well. Asuna's on the flank! Asuna's on the flank! He's already got one onto Shazam! And now you've got to respect that, right? Like, you can't give that space away. You've got to remember that that's there. The spike is still not on the site as they're raiding out the lockdown.
That is so good from Asuna. I wonder if that was a read there from him as Hiko pulls out the Guardian. Love seeing a little bit more of that on the patch. This door here is open as well, so Hiko can sort of shoot some fish in a barrel. And though playing next to the door, this is the duel that makes or breaks the round between Steel, but Steel just bangs him through the wall.
Freaking Galaxy Brain Steel wins that out onto Tens, leaving Dapper alone. Now Dapper has a really good idea of where Hiko is. Dapper's good for 1, 8 health, 8 bullets. In the 1v1, the first flash is gonna come out. Oh my gosh, Steel snaps on him to win that duel.
He's able to get his difference of the sky there, and with Tens pushing in towards mid, like, this round could end up looking pretty good for Sentinels if they're able to break this fight.
Yeah, and either they rotate back around or they push back into it. Ethan's got a huge kill. Gets traded out. As Tens gets working onto the back of the site, you hear the From the Shadows was channeled, and then he actually took it back. So the spike is still sitting in the middle of the map, right? They haven't committed onto anything. As the Viper's Pit still continues to cause problems for Sentinels. Hiko considering going in aggressive just on the other side, but there are 2 people there. Swings out, it's going to have to be soon. Asuna drops, Hiko gets cleaned up as well. Great adjustments from 100 Thieves there. We've seen it a couple of times, but it seems to be far more consistent now. Ethan dropping the wall to deny access onto Elbow, but it looks like Sentinels are going to try to hit B anyway. They've used the Seekers. Tens is going in aggressively. Soms gets one with the snake bite. Of all things, is Ethan playing just on the other side of the wall. Trying to preserve his life. A shot gets the spike down. You see a counter. Seekers coming through from Steel. Sick gets dropped. Ethan does as well. My gosh, it was fire one up as well. A slight adjustment, so they're willing to give up Elbow, but it's to block off entry onto B. And for Sentinels, they read that. They understand there's no middle presence. They're going to be able to rotate back towards A for free.
I mean, yeah, Ten's in a great position to sort of cut off rotations. As soon as he gets dinked there, you got to back away from that. Hey, 6 there to offer up a heal. And this is something that Sentinels are really good at, is getting in those forward positions.
Wow.
Really punishing you for not trying to control the central areas on the map. Good attempt there from 100T to force them back, but the A site is completely exposed as 100T trying to take control back over there.
Ethan has managed to upgrade a Phantom, but it seems like Sentinels want to make sure that this one isn't going to be a problem. They invest the lockdown. Ethan's already been dropped. Great flash, great shots from Dapper as well. As it's just Hiko and Nitro that remain, and they've got nothing but pistols. No shenanigans this time around. No blast through the wall. It looks like Dapper's going hunting. He's not able to get to land the shots onto Hiko, but it looks like it may have been a bit of a trade. He wanted the knife. Zomb's Paranoia's coming out. It's Nitro looking for a little bit of action, and it's all just a ruse, as it looks like Sentinels are going to rotate away.
Asuna, though.
Asuna's in a great spot.
This is huge. Actually finding a flank without being spotted by the Killjoy turret. How patient is he, though? He gets one.
Yeah, but I mean, look, 6-6 right behind him as well, but he just masterfully manages to get away. Sig manages to get the kill. He's got the spike. That should give him access towards A. But you still have so much time, too. You can pull back.
Yeah, keep your eyes on Tens now, because now Tens has worked all the way up through mid, can hop up into Nest, and now could get a timing on Nitro. It's a 4v3, and he could just make it a 3v3 with the pressure from behind.
Oh, he's going to get it. He saw the barrel. He gets the kill on Nitro. Steals over the flank as well. Steals good for one. He's got the flash as well.
Who's flanking who, Doug?
To give him a little bit more space, Steel manages to land the shots. Excuse me, it's actually Ethan who gets it. It's now Tens, who was on the flank, and the slow burn is now alone in a 1v3. Steel with almost all ultimates. Dappers, one exception, and he's already died. Excellent play from Asuna to control hallway, and Sentinels as quickly and as aggressively as they wanted to move up, they come to a slow, screeching halt from the Seekers. Tens with the Blade Storm. Looking for a little something. Hunter Fury's going to come out as well as Steel gets concussed. Here comes the Viper's Pit as well. Sick just, excuse me. Tens just on the other side, but Sick gets cleaned up. Tens looking to dance around. He's still got the op in his hand. Steel with 4 health. Got one. That was all he gets. His Zoms is left alone. He's still able to dance through his Viper's Pit, right? And the spike is down. This is a decent, well, maybe less so now, but a decently winnable situation. He's going to get cleaned up in the Viper's Pit.
From 100 Thieves. Got all those smokes coming in with an Omen, but less tools to scout out. And, well, they just want to run on through, but they meet the barrel of a Sheriff right there, and that's not one you want to be feeling.
Oh, Tens looks like he had another shot at one, but no, Shazam's the one that cleans it up. Dapper does as well. As quickly as it starts, it's just Asuna's alone. Now, Arena in a pistol, we talked about it, it can be gross.
Oh no,
Drop
is it
down to
happening?
1v2, but he has no idea where they are. Right, like he's guessing, and the footstep. The water footstep's gonna give him away, but Dapper's weak. Sick, not able to, fighting for that area as well, but for now, 100 Thieves quietly work their way all the way up into Hall. Ethan's already good onto one. As Shazam drops it, and listen to him, like freaking Clydesdales working their way around.
God.
But Dapper, oh my gosh, he was right under their noses, is good for 3, and remember, all they have is pistols, right? But, my gosh, what a round.
Those smokes coming in with an Omen, but less tools to scout out. And, well, they just want to run on through, but they meet the barrel of a Sheriff right there, and that's not one you want to be feeling.
Oh, Tens looks like he had another shot at one, but no, Shazam's the one that cleans it up. Dapper does as well. As quickly as it starts, it's just Asuna's alone. Now, Arena in a pistol, we talked about it, it can be gross.
Oh no, is it happening?
1v2, but he has no idea where they are. Right, like he's guessing, and the footstep. The water footstep's gonna give him away, but Dapper's weak. Sick, not able to, excuse me, Sick does land the shots on. It was like a little bit of rinse and repeat. It may be a slightly different flavor, but we're still going back towards A. Tens.
Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
What?
Gets a second shot. He gets a, what? He just gets 2 kills with the Marshal. The Marshal is in season, ladies and gentlemen, and Tens is on the hunt.
100 Thieves, and they still have guns, so they're still in a decent spot. Ethan good onto Tens. That pesky Marshal offline. Wall's in a great spot, too, to provide some covers. It looks like Ethan is going to be able to get the spike down. Shot darts coming through. Nitro get messed up. But take a look at how Hiko's playing offside, ensuring there's no flanks. They're going to get back to their post-plant positions. You imagine Hiko, with where that's dropped, right on the other side of the Sage wall, probably has a good snakebite lineup. So we'll see how things play out. Nitro's been spotted, Nitro's been cleaned up, and now Sentinels can continue to push it forward.
Yeah, Sentinels kind of have to push through it.
Shazam drops, Sick drops as well. Yeah, they've got to take the fight to them. Zoms is left alone. The tap. It's a bait, it's sneaky. The wall comes down, Zoms gets cleaned up as he's met by 2 members. They've got heavy killjoy utility, but they've also got a little bit more presence. The Seekers are going to come out. And between the Seekers and the wall, really, there's no question about it. They want to hit this. They've also gotten up on the wall, or excuse me, on the hall. The door goes up. Asuna gets one onto Tens. Spike has still not been planted.
Asuna also couldn't feel like at all. 6 HP gets taken out by Dapper. A very hard round to play for 100 Thieves because they still don't have the spike on the ground, and now it just drops. Not even planted.
I mean, it's so difficult. It's going to be so difficult for them to get through to this, but they've got to try Nitro. That's a huge step in the right direction. Hiko gets onto one as well, but now he's left alone. He's got the Viper's Pit. Oh, but the lockdown is beautiful. Is he going to be able to get it and then get away? The timing might not be great.
I love Dapper, though. He's just that push down Hall. That's gone decently well in the past, but they're going real deep forward. Tens, even just with the Spectre, is able to get one and reveal pretty much the entire intent of 100 Thieves in this round. The door is open. The door tried to get closed, I feel like, for Shaz. Does end up going down. It's the fun little dance you can play. We don't get the full experience where it's just like flipping the switch back and forth with no actual gunplay involved, but I feel like that's what the Riot devs really hoped would have. Elbow, see what you can get done. You got a couple of players scooting forward toward the pillar, and 10 just peeks out of the smoke. What a ballsy play by him. It doesn't pay off, but there's more players on the way from Sentinels through those doors. Dapper gets his.
It's just going to be chaos across the middle of the map. The spike is still further back. Shazam's going to get one onto Asuna. Nitro and Hiko are left alone in a 2v2. Now you see Nitro starting to get back, pick up the spike. And you still, I mean, you've got options plenty right now. Hiko's got to go up big, though. As you see, defensively for Sentinels, they're split, right? And they have to be split because they don't know where the hit's going.
Yeah, and you can see, like, Shaz is just trying to watch Nest there, make sure Hiko didn't have pushing through.
Oh, the paranoia.
The kill. How does he do that on 2 HP? Beautiful paranoia, like you're saying. And now it's Shaz in the 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh, the shock dart!
Oh, no.
On the Nitro, and Hiko has 2 health left. The spike isn't down yet. And he's been tagged.
The utility usage from Shazam, it's beautiful. 35 seconds. Hiko has to come from somewhere unexpected to make it happen.
Oh my gosh, it might work.
Seconds left.
Hiko's been spotted. Shazam's still fully healthy, still has full armor, still has the Hunter's Fury. Doesn't have any other shock darts, though, so the spike is going to go down. But it's still going to require some insane heroics from Hiko to pull this thing off, and that's certainly going to help.
So make it the close range fight. It's beautiful. Yep. I love it. Now you just try to play time. Shazam just trying to spam a little bit. Doesn't want to wear himself down inside of the smoke. That'll do a lot of damage, and Hiko pops out from...
Oh, does not fully commit. Talk about ballsy plays. Dude.
Does it again. Why not?
What a shot.
Spike down.
All right, but for 100 Thieves, they still have to work their way onto the site. The Hunter's Fury is going to come out. As Dapper drops, Shazam looking to stop things and delay as best as he can. And so far, it seems to be working. Nitro's gotten onto the site. He's got the spike.
Force a win off of good ultimate usage.
Hot and heavy hit towards B. You saw Sick with the flash across the middle of the map, not getting anything going. You see the smokes and the Vipers walk him out, and that should be a clear telltale sign that that's where 100 Thieves are going. And, well, it went about as well as you'd expect.
A Viper, and if Zombies get 1 kill, all of a sudden, that pick can go down. It's going to be that elbow control here. Sick gets knocked. He gets CC'd and taken down.
That's so huge. So now they have elbow control, but take a look at how Zoms is pushing his way up. That's going to be a big one under Nitro's. Tens works in the middle of the map. Tens, good for 1. Ethan drops as well as Tens gets a second. And now they're going to be able to work their way up towards mid. Just 2 members remaining on the side of 100 Thieves. Sentinels looking to put him away. Make it just 1. It's Asuna. Asuna good for 1. He's got the Empress online, but the spike is not down. He's going to have to work his way back. He's entirely outnumbered. That would be one hell of a shot. He's going to have the swing as well. And no, it's not going to matter. Sentinels do it on Haven. They do it on Breeze.